It's time to get scientific with Allie Gill.
Okay, so here are five different vocabulary words when we are talking about waves. Frequency, amplitude, trough, wavelength, and crest. Frequency is how many times a wave goes across the wavelength in a second. Amplitude is how tall a wave is from the midpoint to the top. Trough is how tall a wave is from the midpoint to the bottom. Wavelength is the measure of one wave to another. Crest is the top of a wave. So this is an example of frequency. This is over a time period of 1 second, and there are 5 different waves. So that is how many waves passes this point in 1 second. So that's the frequency of this wave. Now, a wavelength is from the middle of one wave to the middle of another wave. So from here to here is the wavelength of this wave. The amplitude is from the midpoint, which is right here, to the top of the wave. So from here to here is the amplitude. The trough is from the midpoint to the bottom of the wave, and the crest is the very top of the wave.
It's experiment time. Okay, so we're going to use a slinky for this experiment, and you're going to need 2 people. Alright, so we're going to be talking about a transverse and longitudinal wave. First, we'll talk about a transverse. So a transverse wave is when it moves up and down like this. See, it's still moving forward, but it moves left and right. Now, see, if you make it like this, it has a high amplitude and a low frequency. Now, if we bring it in shorter and we go like this, it has a high amplitude and a low frequency. A low frequency and a high amplitude.